Yay! Huh. Okay. I'm gonna fire right out. Flop a pair. Flop a pair. This guy limped in. He has... I have no reason to believe whatsoever that he has anything whatsoever. You know, worst case scenario, he raises and I fold a terrible hand. You know, best case scenario, he just calls with an ace and I hit a wheel and I take all of his chips. Although he only had like 500, so it's not that big a deal. Even more of a reason to bet, by the way, because he's not just gonna call with like King Jack. He has no reason to just call there with like 500 behind. So just bet out with what's likely the best hand and get him to fold and go back to what I started with. Sure. If this folds to me, I'm going to raise on the button, obviously with a King 10. I really hate King 10. King 10 is one of those hands that, man, it's just... I mean, you can't call raise with it. I mean, if this was like a deep stack multi-table tournament and I have like King 10 there, and I still had my starting stack in this situation, I'll call a raise, see a flop in position with King 10. But I mean, it's just one of those hands that you're gonna get in trouble with it a lot, and the risk reward is just not there. Because if your opponent doesn't have a king or a 10 and a better kicker, and you flop a king or a 10 and you bet or whatever, they're just gonna fold most of the time and you're not gonna win anything anyway. So, King 10 sucks. Having said that, if it folds to me, I'm raising there every time. And, you know, obviously if we're playing like 4-handed, or like even 6-handed, I'm probably calling a raise there on the button in position. But early in a sit and go, raise from that position, hand is weak, pretty easy fold. That's a small leak that a lot of players have. You know. He's got 380 behind. Pot's 90. If he has a hand, he's going to try to figure out how to get all of his chips in here. And I would say he almost definitely does not have anything. Because you would want to get at least, you know, some of your chips in there, right? This guy's going to fold, this guy's probably going to fold, and he's probably going to pick it up for 90. If not, if this guy had a hand, he should have gotten something in on the flop. King 3! Yay! I got clubs. Yep. One of the main reasons why I like to record multi-table tournaments is because there's more, well, usually there's more action early. I can play a bunch of hands, and those of you who actually know me in real life and have played poker with me in real life that are watching this video know that, especially early in a tournament, I'm prone to play hands. But in a sit and go, it's completely different. You know, your expected value from folding your expected value from folding mediocre hands is just so much higher than playing them. Like here, I mean, if this is a multi-table tournament and we're at this level, 25-50, I'm probably playing this. Just calling for a min raise here, hoping to see a flop, seeing what happens. But, I mean, sit and go, this is an easy fold. I'd love to play it. I'd love to see flops with hands like this. But discipline is key when it comes to winning in sit and goes. I probably should have resized this video. I'm recording like a half an inch all the way around here of nothing. You can see my sweet Magic the Gathering art wallpaper. Well, part of it anyway. This is like less than half of my screen, but... Ooh. Trips. Oh, wow. King 9. Playing 7-handed. I mean, that's a lot closer to playable playing 7-handed than a lot of people think it is. And that end of the gun is obviously a fold. See, I've pretty much done nothing but fold bad hands, and we're down to 7-handed already. 3 people are gone. So. Yep. Sports Interaction. By the way, in case you're wondering, Sports Interaction Casino is actually an Indian casino as far as I understand. They're on a reservation, and they have a sports book. So this is how they get away with letting U.S. players play. Also, having said that, I've never actually tried to withdraw any money from here, so I'm not sure if they have withdrawal limits or what. I guess I'll find that out at some point and comment on that on a future video, assuming I make more videos. I just didn't have the desire to make videos, and just didn't even think about it really. I'm just never even crossed my mind. I mean, I get on YouTube and, you know, see that I hadn't posted a video in a really long time, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I need to do that, and I'd type a message about, oh, I'm gonna do it, and then I'd completely forget about it, or wouldn't think about it, or, you know, I'd be like, okay, I want to play poker, but I'm like, okay, well, I really want to make, you know, I kind of need to make money, as opposed to like play a $4 sit and go. This guy's actually timed out, it looks like. If it folds to me, I'm just gonna raise here. I have no problem just raising here with this trash, just picking up a blind. You know, I'd rather do that than limp in and see a flop out of position with 6-8 offsuit. And if this folds to me, I'm gonna raise. I like kind of high suited connectors. In position anyway. I don't really want to play. That's a scared raise. 5 times! I would say this raise right here probably indicates something like Jack exactly. 10-10 maybe. But maybe he's got like Ace-King, and he really would just wants everybody to fold. I mean, if I had more chips, I might actually... I mean, that's actually a situation where if I had position with that type of hand and I had more chips, I might just, you know, see a flop. Well, I was probably going to raise. I really don't like limping, because if I limp, then this guy's probably going to limp, and I'm going to be out of position. I would rather just fold it than limp, to be honest. Well, flop a gut shot, straight draw, and a backdoor nut flush. Draw. Now we have a... Well, we got an open-ender now. But I'm going to be on the ass end of it. And obviously I don't have anything, because I folded. So it doesn't matter. Speaking of folding. You know, I used to play a lot of sit and goes. Lots and lots and lots of sit and goes. Hell, back in the day on PokerStars, I pretty much played sit and goes for a living. But playing that many sit and goes at a time for that many hours a day, it's a grind. I mean, playing cash games is a grind. Playing sit and goes is even worse, because I don't know if you know this or not, but sit and goes have been mathematically solved. There isn't a lot of leeway. There isn't a lot of room for creativity in sit and goes. There really is basically a correct play at virtually every point, depending on your chip stack size and what your hand is and everything. I mean,